Lionel Messi has already conquered the peak of world football, but the ultimate question now looms over the game. Can he actually do it again? After hoisting the trophy in Qatar, the entire world is watching to see if the greatest of all time can defend his crown in 2026. To understand the scale of this challenge, we have to look at the history books. No nation has won back-to-back FIFA World Cups since Brazil achieved the feat in 1962. Before that, only Italy managed it in 1934 and 1938. That is 62 years of history standing in the way of a repeat performance. The difficulty isn't just about talent, it is about the grueling nature of the tournament, the inevitable evolution of tactical systems, and the relentless passage of time. Let's look at the numbers. When the 2026 World Cup kicks off in North America, Lionel Messi will be 39 years old. In the history of the sport, no outfield player has captained a team to a World Cup title at that age. The physical toll of the game has transformed. It is faster, more aggressive, and more demanding than ever before. Can a 39-year-old body endure 7 high-intensity matches in under a month? To answer this, we have to look at how Argentina has evolved under Lionel Scaloni. Since that fateful night in Lusail, Argentina hasn't just sat on their laurels. They've successfully defended their Copa America title. They have maintained an elite defensive structure that allows Messi to operate in the final third without burning out his engine in defensive transitions. Scaloni has mastered the art of managing Messi's minutes, treating him as a luxury weapon rather than an engine room workhorse. This shift is vital. If they reach 2026, it won't be because Messi runs the most, but because he sees the game faster than anyone else on the pitch. However, the opposition is not standing still. Look at the rise of the European giants. France, the team Messi defeated in the 2022 final, remains a factory for world-class talent. With players like Kylian Mbappe entering their absolute physical prime, the French side is hungry for vengeance. Then there is the emergence of young squads like England, Spain, and Germany, all of whom will be more mature and better integrated by the time the tournament starts in June 2026. Argentina will be the hunted. Every team they face will play with the intensity of a final, desperate to take down the champions. The pressure of being the team to beat is a psychological burden that has crushed many great squads in the past. But let's talk about the X factor, the venue. The 2026 World Cup will be hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. For Messi, the United States is his new home. Playing for Inter Miami, he has already sparked a massive surge in the popularity of the sport across North America. He will be playing on familiar grass, in stadiums he has grown accustomed to, in front of a fan base that treats him like a messiah. If there is a version of the World Cup that offers a home field advantage for a global icon, this is it. The logistical comfort and the massive Argentine diaspora in the US could provide the exact emotional lift required to overcome the fatigue of age. There is also the historical anomaly of Argentina's current generation. They have proven, time and again, that they possess an almost mystical level of chemistry. Think back to the 2021 Copa America, the Finalissima against Italy, and the 2022 World Cup. This group plays for Messi. That specific emotional connection, a team willing to empty the tank entirely to ensure their captain goes out on top, is a rare commodity in modern professional sports. It is the intangible element that numbers cannot capture. Still, we must be realistic. Football is a game of fine margins. One injury, one questionable referee decision, or one bad bounce of the ball can end a tournament in an instant. The path to 2026 is paved with potential pitfalls, including the grueling South American qualifying campaign. CONMEBOL qualification is widely considered the toughest in the world. Facing teams like Brazil, Uruguay, and Colombia multiple times over the next 18 months will be a brutal test of this squad's durability. Could Messi retire before 2026? It is certainly possible. He has stated in recent interviews that he takes things day by day. He has nothing left to prove to anyone. He has won the League, the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or, the Copa America, and the World Cup. He has completed the sport. If he decides to walk away, nobody could blame him. But if he is on that pitch in 2026, it won't be for the accolades. It will be because he still finds joy in the dance. If we look at his recent form, the clinical precision is still there. The vision, the ability to split a defense with a single pass, the composure under pressure, these skills do not disappear with age. What changes is the capacity to repeat those efforts at high speed. Argentina's strategy will likely involve creating a compact block, winning the ball, and then utilizing Messi as the ultimate playmaker to unlock defenses. It is a system that mitigates his physical decline while maximizing his intellectual dominance. When we consider the possibility of a second star, well, a fourth star on the jersey, we are talking about legacy cementing. Pele won 3 World Cups. He is the standard. If Messi were to win a second, he wouldn't just be joining a small club. He would be rewriting the narrative of what is possible in a modern, hyper-competitive era. It would be a storybook ending that even Hollywood would reject for being too unbelievable. The odds are stacked against him. The laws of biology are fighting him. The history of the sport is lined up against him. Yet throughout his entire career, Messi has made a habit of doing the impossible. When everyone said he was too small, he dominated. When everyone said he couldn't win for his country, he brought home the gold. When everyone said he was past his prime, he lifted the World Cup in Qatar. So, can Messi win back-to-back FIFA World Cups? Statistically, the answer is no. But if you have spent the last 2 decades watching him, you know that the statistics rarely tell the whole story. The real question isn't whether he can win, but whether we are ready to witness the final act of the greatest football odyssey ever told. Whether or not he lifts that trophy in New Jersey in 2026, the journey itself is already a victory that transcends the sport. The world will be watching, waiting to see if the king can defend his throne one last time. Does the story end with another coronation, or will history finally reclaim its crown?